Ladies and gentlemen, I have cheated and lied to you this entire time. For one and one reason only. We have not actually gone over the official tasting guidelines of how to taste a wine. And frankly, I don't know how the hell I missed that. By the way, we are going to fix this with the assistance of cheating. Those are actually the notes I took from my online crash course. So, you know, bleh. Still need to finish that, by the way, eventually. Even though it's been like 2 years and like, I don't even know if I know my login information. But we'll worry about that later. We are doing a Chardonnay from Bordy Vineyards. Why? Because allegedly my roommate got wine from a friend and then she took the wine and then gave me like a bottle that the roommate did not really need and or assist themselves upon. So, therefore, this is what we're going to attempt to taste. And unfortunately, I just had the cleaning person come and clean the apartment area, so I don't know how in the world I'm going to actually stand this thing up. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sorry for the hand. Sorry for the hand. We're good? We're good? We're okay. Stand it up a little bit more. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Phone, stay. Good phone. Anyway. So, I don't have a glass. Brilliant! It's a little bit difficult to taste the wine if you don't have a glass. And for some reason, everyone seems to love the chalice. How and or why? Oh, it is kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. So, we are going to focus on 4 things with our tasting of any and all wines. We're going to look at appearance, we're going to do nose, we're going to do palate, and we're going to do conclusion. Now, the very first thing to do when you taste a wine, which may be as obvious as it is not, is to open the wine. And hopefully not get the cork stuck. Because if the cork does get stuck, goodness me, I don't know what you're going to do. I would personally recommend you try to use manual wine bottle openers to try to get the rest of the broken cork out. If not, you will unfortunately have to try to force the cork into the wine and then try to pour it out and filter the cork that's in there, because then your wine's contaminated with cork, and then it's a mess, and then what do you pour it in? Well, you get either an empty wine bottle that you rinse out, or, if you are me, and you are weird, you get an empty decanter bottle. Is that even in focus? Ah, it is in focus! Ha ha! Anyway. Yes, I am a wine snob. And I don't know where I'm going to put this. I think my arm just went all the way over the camera. My goodness. Amateurity, right? Right. So, I probably, when I'm going to actually do this properly, need a clear glass so I can actually see what I'm talking about. And so you all can see what I'm talking about. And we should actually be doing this in the future. Will I actually do that? Nobody knows. So, we will take our 2 ounces of wine for tasting, which is probably more like 3 because I am a generous pourer of wine tastings, which is very bad. But we're amateurs, so this is what we did. Okay. So, we are going to take note of the appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is white. Yes, I know it looks yellow, but this is supposed to be white. Although, what's it say over here? Let's see, some clarity, white, oh, here we go. It is either straw yellow, yellow, or gold. And the way that you would determine otherwise is by age. This looks straw yellow. It is therefore a young wine. It makes sense. You see this? 2017. Therefore it is a young wine. We want to look for clarity. Is there any cloudiness, haziness? I'm realizing there is a lot of fingerprints on these glasses, despite me cleaning them. My goodness. These are either very old or very dirty. I clean them by hand, so it's entirely possible that I just need, like, better sponges. Because I don't trust the dishwasher with my wine glasses. Otherwise, I think it's pretty clear. Although, if we do the... No. Oh, here we go. we do the old work function. We try to read text through the wine. Oh yeah, it's quite clear. Okay, we're good. Back up with our notes. Alright! Now we're going to do the smell, which is where you see me swirling of the wine and putting the wine to my nose. Ideally immediately, but, you know, whatever. What I am looking for with the nose: cleanliness and health, which basically is English for absence of weird odors. You don't want anything that smells sulfur. You don't want to smell anything that's mossy, wet carpet, basically a foul. It does not smell foul, but it does smell kind of floral. And that's one of the things that you want to look for. It's called character, where you get a fruity, floral, or even earthy sort of characteristic. What am I trying to say after this? Guys, I can't read my notes. It's also been like 2 years since I've read these notes, so this is a bit of a minor issue. There is the intensity of the smell. Okay, this is what we can focus on. Is it low, is it medium, or is it intense? So here, I would say it's low intensity. You get a little bit of your floral. Not really anything fruity. So now we're going to go ahead and drink. So, the tasting is called the palate. There's dry, off dry, or sweet. That is going to be determination of what are called residual sugars. Now, residual sugars are the sugars that are left over from the wine fermentation process. The yeast will convert the sugar from the grapes that are pressed into the alcohol seen here. Thank you, Bob. There is a chance, it's actually very common, that you will have residual sugars left over from the fermentation process. Now, it does taste a little bit on the sweeter side. There could be residual sugars from that. I got the floral kind of tasting there, a little bit of citrus in there as well. I would say it was what we call a low acidity. And what I mean by acidity is that it is either mouth-watering or drying. And it's a tingling sensation. God, I can't read my notes. On the sides of your tongue and cheeks. And a sour. Oh, the drawing's for tannin. Yeah. A little bit of... Wait, what? Old. Acidity, mouth-watering, dry is mouth-drying. What? Why is that there? That's not there. That's supposed to be for tannin. Tingling and sensation on sides of tongue and cheeks, sour taste. Told you we were amateurs with all this. Okay, so tannin is the drawing. It's only for reds, although technically there are tannins, very low tannins, in your whites because the grape skins are the actual tannin. Ow. That didn't really hurt. Now, where were we? Alcohol. That is what you feel in your mouth and your throat and chest upon swallowing. You will notice if you drink, say, this very convenient bottle of Di Serono right here, this is going to burn your throat and chest more than this. Thank you, Di Serono. Don't know why I haven't been drank yet. I'll follow up with that person later. But anyway, I would say this is kind of a low alcohol. There's a little bit of a burn. There wasn't too much of a burn. And so we go to conclusion which is it a balanced wine? Is there harmony with the flavors and other elements? Yes, I had the floral. We did have a little bit of citrus. It was great. Maturity. Will wine improve with age? This is one of the retrospectives of when you taste wine. Will it actually improve with more aging or not? Most wines are actually not made for aging as much anymore. You don't find as many wines are able to be aged as much. And that's techniques and technologies that have been adapted for the winemaking process, trying to get higher yields of wine, all of the innovations. Besides, I'd be a little nervous trying to try something even from 15 years ago. I have experiences with wines that the cork just gets stuck there, even if it's like 10 years old. And then it's a fun project of trying to get the cork out. Quality. Is it an average wine? Is it a good wine? Is it a very good wine? It is determined based on the assessment of whatever length is, the balance, and the flavor characteristics. So I would say this is a good wine. I would say this is a good wine. And I would say, ow, I feel like my foot is like, owing, painfully, that this is a good wine. And we should try to use these notes, more often. Also, that was very painful. And so to make up for not actually showing you guys how wine tastings are supposed to be done, even while we use cheat sheets, I am going to show you the weirdest shirt on the planet. And it's going to be weird, but trust me, you're going to see how much sense it actually makes. And we've been going for like 12 minutes. Holy banana fort. Okay, so I better make this quick. Cha-water. Cha-earth. Cha-fire. Cha-air. Long ago, the four Cha-nations lived together in harmony until everything changed when the Cha-fire nation attacked. Only the Cha-avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed, and my brother and I discovered the new Cha-avatar, a Cha-airbender named Ung. And although his Cha-airbending skills are great, and he has lots to learn upon, I believe he can save us all. Bean Dip, I know I messed that up, alright? Do not give me that face. She's giving me that face. Yeah, run away. I saw that. Dun, 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 dun. Also, guys, subscribe to this Asteroid Mania videos guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Alright, and we're done with our video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Maybe, hopefully. And we will have more wine with more actual official tastings in the future. I just don't know when. Actually, I gotta figure out what the heck we're gonna do about our weather report. I gotta do food shopping, too. I gotta do so many things! Also, there's no chunky around here, guys. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Where's the chunk? We're doomed. Oh well.